Hi, welcome everybody to my first video blog post. And the first thing I want to tell you is this post is nothing at all what I had originally planned. I had outlined a nice little New Year's sort of themed post about looking forward, backward, and sideways. And every time I got in front of the camera, I seized up. I couldn't say what I wanted to say, and the words didn't come out the way that I wanted to. So I'm totally winging this. This is me uncut, unplanned, uncensored, and I'm going to explain a little bit about what I went through, and hopefully it'll be something that you can resonate with too. So where it all started was I did some goal setting for 2015 because last year, 2014, I launched my business and launched the online portion of my business with my website, and that was quite a learning experience for me. And I have to say that probably what I learned the most was things I don't want to do again or things I want to do differently. And that's great because anything you learn, that's a lesson, right? It's something that you can take forward. So during my planning for 2015, one of the things I wanted to do was spend less time on my blog posts because I'm still working only part-time in this business, and I've got another corporate job that I'm doing part-time as well, so I needed to save some time, and that was a place where I felt like I could really save time. And this video was my solution, was to start videotaping my blog so that I didn't have to get bogged down in the writing. And what ended up happening was I outlined what I thought that I wanted to talk about so that I had a clear idea of the message I wanted to send with you, or to you, I guess. And I got stuck. Every time I sat down in front of the video camera with this outline and started to talk, I got all tripped up and I couldn't quite get the message out that I intended. So my real intent was to do this in one take, and after a bunch of takes, and I was kind of using the excuse of I had to get this camera set up right because this is a new camera too, but after a number of takes I decided, okay, enough's enough. This isn't working the way that I wanted to work, and I thought there's probably a lesson in this for me. So here's my lesson for you is number one, set goals, because if you don't know what you are aspiring to, then you won't know if you got there. Because when I started retaking and reevaluating and reevaluating, all of a sudden the time that I had saved, not writing and just outlining, was starting to get taken up by doing all of these retakes on my video. And I will say, January is a great time to do goals or resolutions or intentions or whatever you want to call them. But if you haven't set any for January, don't worry about it. There's nothing magic about January. Pick another time. Just pick something and write it down so that you know what you're going for. And then the second half of the message is know what you want, but don't be attached to the way that you get there. I had this vision of creating this wonderful post and giving you this great valuable message, and I choked up every time I tried to do it. And what I realize now is, a one take is one take. So the less I plan, it's probably the better. And it's going to save me even more time than outlining a subject before I talk to you. So those are my two messages for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to talking to you again in a month in my next post. Have a great day.